Okay, so this is it really, out at 5 AM, and this is the final long run in this training block, because next week it is the Sheer 42 Trail Marathon, and that will obviously be my big long run slash race before the ultra. So I'm out this morning, it's really warm, it's been 30 degrees over the last few days. I'm going to be linking up with Ben, and on the way down I'll chat to you about my week, but it's been another tough one. Not an easy week, not a very good week of training, and once again I'm quite reliant on this long run to make up a lot of the mileage, and obviously I want it to go well also. So it's 2 weeks now on the bounce that have been a little bit tricky, but I'll share more in a moment about that. So let's talk a little bit about my week. In the last video I mentioned that my daughter was in hospital. Well, when I went home on that Saturday, long story short, we ended up in A&E for 8 hours in a completely airless room, and to be honest with you, by the time I came out of there I felt really rough, really sniffly, really congested, and yeah, not in a good frame of mind either. So I didn't run that weekend. Come Monday, went out for a run and my legs were buzzing, which of course I haven't felt for quite a while now. So that was a 3k run. I walked it home, it was horrible. So Tuesday night tried again, 4k, same feeling. So feeling a bit disheartened, but realising that maybe I'm affected by the weather, who knows. I waited till Thursday to try again. Thursday night more successful, 8 kilometres, feeling good. So as I come into today, I've got 15 kilometres in the books and the hope of doing 25 today, bringing it to 40. I'm in slight taper mode of course, but still a bit of a disappointing week. I was hoping to top out at 50 or so, but it is what it is. You know, a good training block, and unfortunately these things do happen. Illness creeps in and family life is always more important. So of course the big question I've got now for myself is, am I marathon fit? And I feel like the answer is yes. It will be a challenging day, that's for sure, but I'm ready for it. I'm really keen to give it my best, and of course it's not a race, it's a run, a long run, a very long run, and so I can afford to enjoy it. I can afford to walk, and it's all about the experience for me, which maybe I would have missed if I was running it. Right, I'm up here at St Martha's. Look at that, there's Ben. So picked up Ben, that's alright. Picked up Ben, so we haven't quite got the sunrise view that I was hoping for. We're a bit early by probably 15-20 minutes, but as you can see, top of the first climb really of the day, about 7.5k. Someone's left a barbecue there, that's inconsiderate. So yeah, we're just deciding on the next part of the route, because I'm about 7.5k at this point, so add that to the other 7.5k back, that's 15k, and we've got 10k's worth of running to do. So yeah, so you're seeing that view, because this view is not as good. This is a nice little view, Ben, look at that. Well, you can't see it, but sorry, it does look good. You'll like this. I'll stick this on the gram with some music over it, not my words, maybe some inspirational quotes.
Yeah,
to walk the path
some Goggins
left unwalked is to run the path left unrunnedness.
down run 2023.
So we're heading down the Downs Link there. When we come back up the Downs Link on the Downs Link day, I say we because if you're not announced, have you?
No, I am doing it.
Ben's doing it. We're not coming up here though. We're going up. There we are. No, we are going up here.
We are going up. Yeah.
I'm getting confused because on the Sheer marathon course we're going up the pipe. You remember the pipe from my previous videos, so that's yeah, that's not going to be very fun on the day. But yeah, we're heading down the Downs Link now. We're trying not to do too much on this course because we've heard it's pretty boring, and we've got 40 miles of it. So we're trying to make it a surprise. But I'm guessing it will look like this for 40 miles. Oh, it's chillier.
Yeah, we've gone downhill.
Yeah,
Mate.
you can't appreciate that, but it was very hot. And now it's not as hot. So yes, round and round we go. Down here. This is making for a fun vlog, isn't it? Me just narrating myself running, which is what my whole channel's about, I suppose.
I'd watch it.
Would you?
Yeah.
You have watched it, and I appreciate the views. Like and subscribe. Share with a friend. Cheers.
Dangerous.
Here we go. We were here a few weeks ago with Guildford Trail Runners, if you saw the reel. But little train track. It's probably a thumbnail in that, but I'll get a better one later. But you can see the sun has risen, so we can get his head torches off. So heading to the next summit. It's a really lovely morning, but it is really hot. Really hot. Hot and sticky. But we're out enjoying some miles together, and it's only 6 o'clock in the morning. We've got a climb, got some steps. We are ascending, yeah. I don't pay for summit bag, so no benefit there for me, but those who do can reap the rewards of extra kudos. There's a cough. That'll come out well. ASMR coughing. So we're about to get to the top, and then I can show you the view from there. Our distance is nearly 13k, so that'll be the turnaround point, and heading back to base.
Broken through the trees, look.
Right, that there. Time lapse, yeah. So this sun here was down a bit. We just watched it come up, which is pretty amazing. So very, very pleased to be here for that. But to you on the camera, it doesn't look anywhere near as good. That is one bright orange, perfect circle from here. And there's the tower here. That's what he calls it. And there's the smaller town next to it. So yeah, what a view. What a view. Well worth it. I thought we'd missed it, the big shot up St Martha's, but we've actually got the good shot here. So that's great. And yeah, heading home, but yeah, absolutely epic. Feels like UTMB, like I'm a cameraman. Yep, following downhill. Here's look, Downs Link. That way to home, that way to Shoreham. So we'll be running through here in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah. Hopefully not as miserable as we are now, but yeah, we'll be on the road back home. So we're just heading that way now. We're heading towards Shoreham. Might just change the route and just do 30 miles to Shoreham, just for a giggle. Go. Here we are along the river now. Beautiful scenes out here. Bit of mist. We just missed a plethora of winged animals. Would have been an amazing shot, but we missed it, so you got bend instead. Can you see these deer? There's one there, one there, one there. Wow. I don't know if we'll get the shot. Ben's on it, but wow. Incredible. We're heading on the river back towards Guildford. We'll see where we're at for distance, and then I've got a 5k run home, so we're just kind of doing a bit of circling until we get to the end point. So I'll catch up with you now, probably at the end of the run, just to let you know how I'm doing. So everyone, another video where I completely forgot to do an ending clip. So the week finished on 40k, pretty happy with that, all things considered. And yeah, it was a good run, so I can't argue really with that. A bit of a dud of a week, but I finished strong, I think. So now it's a bit of a countdown until the big day, the Sheer 42. If you are taking part in any of the Sheer races, please do come and say hello. I will be vlogging. If you want to be on camera, want to see yourself on the big screen on YouTube, come and say hey. If you've got a weird username that's not your actual name, I'm probably not going to be able to identify you, so just say who you are. But yeah, I would love to see as many people there as possible. It's going to be a challenging day. It's going to be a fun day. And yeah, we'll just kind of see what happens. The weather at the moment is pretty intermittent. It's changing. It was going to be sunny. It was going to be dry. Now it looks like some sort of rain, but who knows how long for. Anyway, with that said and done, thanks for checking out today's video, and I will see you in the next one, which will be a race vlog.